his dolphin friends, happy as can be, until one day he went and ventured onto land, and he got bitten by a radioactive man. Now he's Dolphin Man, half dolphin, half man. Hear him screech at night, cause he just wants a friend. He'll be quite a fright if you run into him in the dark abandoned house where he lives. Oh, you know he may come off strong, but he's not what he seems. If he ever catches you, you can bet that you'll scream like, help, let me go, help, let me go, help, let me go tonight. You'll scream, help, let me go, help, let me go, help, let me go, stop kidnapping me. She was just a lady, not a care in the world, till she saw some grown men kidnapping a girl. She said, help, let me go, so she sprung into action. Then she looked right at a necklace and became Scarlett Johansson. And she kicked all their asses, Harley, savior of the masses. Don't know where that necklace came from, love more, hate less, that's the message. Dolphin Man saw her on TV and gave her a call. They formed the best crime fighting team in the world. Oh, then they saved the president from an alien race. It was all over the news, he was screaming in space like, help, let me go, help, let me go, help, let me go tonight. He said, help, let me go, help, let me go, help, let me go, stop kidnapping me. Help, let me go, help, let me go, help, let me go tonight. He said, help, let me go, help, let me go, help, let me go, stop kidnapping me.
Hey chat, how are we doing? How are we? Are we having a good day? Are we having a good time? I've been out. I just got back. And we're hopping straight into a stream. I nearly didn't get back though. Technically it was my fault. We're gonna have a small story time to start the stream. Give some people time to get here. But yeah, but also quick story time. So, if you were here for yesterday's stream, I mentioned that today's stream would be later, and it is. The reason for that is because I went to the cinema this afternoon to go see a film. Alright, loved it, it was great, brilliant, had a great time. Now, I got out of the cinema at 4:15. There was a train going home at 4:22. I had about 6-7 minutes by the time I got out of the cinema to walk a solid 10-minute walk. So if I was going to walk this and make it, I would need to be half jogging. So I speed walked my absolute hardest. And I must have speed walked quite quick because as I got there, the train was pulling away. So I didn't make it. The stream would have been about 5, like I said yesterday, had I made that train. But I didn't. So I had to wait until the 10:05 train. Not a problem. Apart from the fact I left out that when I left my house, my phone was on 30%, and I have an iPhone. If you don't know what that means, and you don't know what an iPhone is, it means you have a shit battery and it will die on you at any given time. Okay? So, my fault. I forgot to charge my phone before I left the house, and I remembered to charge my phone about half an hour before I left the house. So I could only get up to 30%. Me being the anxiety-riddled being that I am, also listened to music the entire train ride there. Went to 2 shops before the film as well. Wore headphones then. I got out of the cinema. Phone was on about 15%. Listened to music walking to the train station because I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna, I need to speed walk and I can't do that if I don't listen to music. So, put the headphones back on, Got there, phone was on 7%. I then had half an hour to wait till my next train. So I sat there, bored out of my mind. Went on my phone a little, but I couldn't do a lot because I was like, if I go on it too much, it will die right here. And in about half an hour, it got down to 1% when I got on that train. It was, to be fair, from town centre to my house, not a very long train ride, okay? Between 5 and 10 minutes. Probably a bit in between 5 and 10 minutes. So probably closer to 5 actually. It was on 1%. Now, there's an event happening near my house at the moment. We have there's a stadium near my house, and there's an event going on. Because of this event, my normally very quiet, calm, small train station near my house had a bunch of people from the train line stood there checking tickets in and out of the station. Because my train station's so small, it's one of those where it doesn't have the ticket checkers. It's just one of those where you just go there, and then obviously when you get on the train, they'll check your ticket on the train. But they were stood there at the entranceway, checking people's tickets as they went in and out of the station, which they only do when it's very busy events like that, because obviously a lot of people will slip through the cracks else. And that's just a way to ensure everybody has a ticket and everybody's tickets get checked. I got off, and I let people go before me because I was like, this is gonna be entertaining. On 1%, I managed to open my phone, click on the app right in front of the guy. The app stayed there for a while before my screen went black and my phone died, while this guy was stood there staring at me, and I was like, oh my god, what do I do? And I was feeling like this guy was like, oh my god, my phone's literally just died. I didn't use it the whole way here. I went without music the entire train ride and the entire wait to get onto the train, purely because I was scared it was going to die, and it has died. And it's one of those things where I couldn't even charge it on the train because it was packed on the train, and I couldn't sit down, so I couldn't charge it on the train either. And I was like, I'm willing to buy another ticket. I have my card in my bag. I'll buy another ticket. I know I have a ticket on my phone. I promise you I do, but I'll just have to buy another ticket because I can't prove it to you because I can't charge it because my portable charger broke the other day. I have a charger cable, but I have nothing to plug the cable into. So, and then he's like, yeah, you can buy another one. And then this guy came up behind him. Obviously, he was his colleague, and he asked how old I am. Blah blah blah. I assume it's for his like body cam to know if he needs to record in case I try to get him in trouble. I didn't. And I was like, still panicking at this point, still pretty panicky, because if you're not from the UK, right now, the UK are trying to really knuckle down on catching people who aren't paying for tickets on trains and stuff like that. Like, if you didn't buy a ticket because you were running late or you forgot, and on the train, someone comes and checks your ticket, and you say, I didn't get one because I was waiting for you to come around because I couldn't buy one because I was running late, or I only just caught the train, or I forgot, they will write down your name and everything, and they will fine you. They are like knuckling down on it. So I was like panicking, and I was like, oh my god, please, 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 I promise you I have one. I just let me buy another one, please, just let me buy another one, let me go home. And this guy, this guy's like, you have one on your phone, right? And I was like, yeah, I do, I swear. And he was like, right, I have a portable charger, we'll charge it, and you can show me. And I was like, I promise you I have one, like, and so in the end, he got out he just whipped out this portable charger from nowhere, a cable from nowhere. He must get this a lot, because he had one of those cables with, like, the multiple ends on it for each type of phone. So he must get this, they must get this a lot. So, yeah, we plugged it in, and then my phone, because if you haven't had a phone where the battery is shit, when you plug it in, it takes ages to start up. If you have a brand new phone and it dies and you plug it in, it takes a second, but almost immediately the phone will start to turn back on because the battery's brand new. Mine, it takes a couple minutes. So I was just stood there, just in silence with this guy, holding my phone, praying any moment it was going to turn on. And we stood there for a good few minutes. He gave me a lecture about getting a new phone. And I went, sir, with all due respect, I don't have the same paycheck you probably do. My bank account says no. So unless my bank account says yes, I'm not getting a new phone. And he was like, what type of phone do you have? And I was like, iPhone. He was like, well, that's your next mistake. I was like, actually, sir, again, no disrespect to you. This was a gift. I did not buy this phone. But I actually quite like it. It's lasted me 4 years. And the battery, and I didn't mention to him because I was too scared. I was like, in my head, I was like, the battery is not great. But at the same time, I was the one that left the house with it on 30%. So it has lasted a good few hours on 30% with me listening to music. So actually the battery's not bad. But I let the phone take the blame, which kind of guilt-ridden for. But it's fine because it's a phone. But yeah, I got a mini lecture from him. Turned back on. showed him my ticket, showed him my rail card with my ugly mug on it, because you need to put a mug shot of you on there, and I had to take it myself in my room, and it's just an ugly mug of me. It was literally right, like, after I woke up, and I was like, oh, I gotta sort this rail card out. So my hair's a mess. I'm in my pajamas still, and I haven't done my skincare yet, and I haven't had a shower yet. So in the photo, I just look like a hot mess, which is great, you know, just go around flaunting that. But yeah, in the end did that, and I was like, cool, have a good rest of your day, guys. And I just very quickly, and bear in mind, it's not like one guy either, this is like a whole group. There must have been a good, like, 8 people there, just all stood there watching us, because there was nothing else to do until the next train arrived, do you know what I mean? So all the workers were just stood around, just chilling, and I was just there with my phone and this guy's portable charger, just waiting for it to turn back on. And I did that thing as well, when your phone turns back on, it's a bit slow at first, so I opened the app like 3 times and had to close it again because it wouldn't open properly, and I was like, oh my god, just open, please, and I was basically spamming it, which I know probably didn't help, but I was like, please do it. All that as well for me to have a ticket and be let off fine. But yeah, so that's why this stream was slightly later than I intended. No, I'm having a great time. Oh, hi, Cat. But yeah, that was eventful. That was a good time. Reiterates why I hate public transport. Alright. How be? I'm good. How are you? I'm just having a little chit chat before we play game. Fair enough. Yeah, game. I saw, after I went live, I saw that, Siddick's live, and I was like, oh, I could have said I was Siddick before I started streaming, but I didn't know. I've got my coffee, so I'm happy. You been up to anything yet today then, Kat? Anything fun, anything interesting? Oh, my cat looks so cute. Sorry, my cat looks cute. I had to take photos. Anyway, that's been happening a lot lately. Oh, I had that debate. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna stream. I figured out what I wanted to stream and installed it about 5 minutes before I started streaming. That's how prepared I was. But this game got suggested to me in last week's Chance of Senna stream by someone who was watching in chat. So I thought, why not? They basically decided for me, so I installed it and then immediately started streaming. And I have no idea what type of gameplay the game is, because I haven't looked anything into it. So we're going to play the game. What games? What games you thinking? Right, I tried to get the audio dealt with before I started. But if it's too loud or too quiet, please tell me, and I will change it, as per usual. I know what Minecraft is. I don't know the other two. Sounds good so far. Good. Oh, I'm trying to get into the habit of sorting audio out before I start stream, because I used to do it after I started, which was always a bit of a hassle. So. Oh, horror game and cool lore, cozy bug game. I don't like horror, but I do love me a bit of lore. But bugs. I can see why you're struggling to decide. I get why you're struggling. I understand. $18.90. Oh, this was a long while ago. Oh. Point and click. Oh, this is pretty. Jinx! Arabella Green. From Flora. Oh, it's my book. Dear Arabella Green, thank you once again for submitting your book proposal, Forgotten Flora. Please send this empty herbarium back to us once you've completed your research, and we'll be in touch with a potential offer. Sincerely, Mayflower Publishing House. Forgotten Flora. Oh. Okay. Lady Arabella, we're so happy to have you back at Botany Manor. I hope you've had a lovely trip. In your absence, I'm afraid some things in the manor have deteriorated. Though I can assure you we tried our best to keep things in order, I hope it doesn't affect your research too much today, Bennett. Okay then. Off we pop. I need a new plant added. How do I... Ah, that's how. Whoa. Okay then. Wildflowers. Sporting clues get added to the herbarium where you can assign them to plants. If you're stuck, tracking clues can help you organise and validate your search. Okay. Oh. See, windmill wort is a volcanic flower. Volcanic flowers need somewhere hot, funnily enough. Believe it or not. Whoa. I want to grow the windmill wort to filter the smoggy air in my conservatory, but I need research its temperature and requirements first. Hot. That's the requirements. Hot. That's what I can't see. What is it? Sounds easy enough to me. Oh shit. Okay. I'd say between... I can run. Between... Yeah, no, wait. Can we go back down? I'm gonna go down. Let's go to 50. 50 seems about right. Boop. Boop. Consider it planted? What do I do with it? Oh, minus. That is foggy. Oh, hello. Postcard from Marianne. Dearest Arabella, my hiker came across the windmill wort, a flower that only grows in Sicily. Some locals told me the flower has air purifying qualities, but due to its bespoke temperature requirements, the plant rarely blooms. Maybe the flower could help with the smog pollution in your conservatory. I think so, maybe too. Somerset falls victim to industrial smog. Ah, I'll put it over there. Gimme. Aren't you fucking helpful? That's hot. Think about it. Heat. Now. Nothing else I can do with it. Because it's a volcanic flower. Oh, Sicily. 60. Go. Grow. Yes. Pretty. Oh wow, that works very fast. Oh, the wheel of an is volcanic soil, which is why it requires a soil temperature of 60 degrees Celsius. The bud contains air purifying qualities, so the flower can filter its environment from dense fog. Nice. Boop. Sweet. Nailed it. Oh, I like this game. This game is pretty. Oh. Running through the meadows. Hold on, I'm going here first. Can I do anything over here? Here, the green family. The entrance garden. I'm currently busy researching. Please leave all deliveries in the gatehouse and ring the bell. Arabella. Ding, ding. Okay, so I assume that was the key to get over here. Ah, yeah. And just take a nice little seat. Good to know, good to know. Dearest Arabella, hope this letter finds you well as you set off for London on your important trip. The thought of you in the bustling city working on your ambitions both excites and worries me. Time has indeed passed, and yet your determination for your field remains inspiring to me. I never imagined all those years ago that we'd be writing to each other in our 5th decade about such endeavours. I look forward to hearing about your progress, and of course let me know how I can be of assistance upon your return. Your loving sister, Elizabeth. I don't know. We have a tree in our house. We have a tree in our house. That's a confusing family tree. Hey, it's me. So Elizabeth's married, has a kid. I'm on my own, have no kid. Oh. Lady Arabella Green, I'm pleased to let you know that your family tree is complete, carefully tracing the history of your lineage. As per your request, I have altered the customary presentation, now displaying the maiden names of the ladies in your family rather than their current names acquired through marriage. Should you require any further adjustments or have additional inquiries, I remain at your service. Yours, Robert Hinchley, genealogist. Okay. Kitchen. Fuck. Still have a tree in my house. Pyrophiles. Pyrophiles? Don't know. Fire has a potential to be amongst the most devastating forces of nature. Despite this, humans have developed the ability to invent, wield, and attempt to manage it. Meanwhile, certain species in the plant kingdom have evolved to adapt and flourish in the face of fire. In areas where forest fires occur frequently, pyrophiles have learned to rely on fire as a crucial part of their life cycle. Facts about pyrophiles. Their seed typically possesses tough shells. Some pyrophiles only bloom when surrounded by smoke aromas from their natural habitat. So that's going to be a hint about summon. Okay. It's locked. You're locked. Another. Oh. London Paddington. Elderly discount applied. Am I elderly? Ah, seed. Oh, camera experiment. I purchased a new camera and flash lamp to document my flowers. The picture looks a little blurry though. I'll have to investigate the camera settings. Picture is so dark, impossible to see the flowers. I can't believe how quickly I've run out of incredibly expensive flash powder. No, I think it's a pretty picture actually. I quite like that. Ah. Please, the picture looks like I'm getting the hang of the camera. And yes, I am going to read everything I see. Art of painting. Okay. Oh. Dining room. At least there's not a tree in here. Some ancient Celtic tribes practiced a coming-of-age ritual. This meant that when someone was considered old enough, it was time to prove themselves worthy of staying in the tribe. One of these rituals involved picking a flower in the woods, though not just any flower, of course. The gatherer had to find a Fulguria. For this flower is known to only bloom during thunderstorms. Keeping a cool head while lightning flashes are striking left and right of you was considered the ultimate test of courage. Clue. Got a clue. Could you not just wait until a thunderstorm and just shove it outside? That's what I'd do. Aww. Cute. Cute. Back terrace. There's so many keys just hanging around. Flash powder. Lady Arabella, these past weeks I have been seeing a lot of bright flashes coming from the back room of your house. It scares my cows immensely as they think a storm must be coming. Ah. My milk production has taken a hit because of this, and if you enjoy fresh milk in your morning cup of tea, I would advise you to get your flashes to a minimum. Farmer Charles. Just on the back, there's a bunch of curse words for her. Ah. I need to go plant the flower. I need the flower. Give me the... I don't know what you're for. Give me the flower. I say as I run in the wrong direction of flower. Library hall is locked. You are not. You are not. Blocked by tree. Well... that's the problem of having a tree in your house. Get it. Surrounded by smoke. How do I make smoke? I can make a fire. Ow. This water. Gimme. There was no flash. How the fuck do I? Yeah, that's a shit photo right there. That's what that is. Oh, I can do it. Oh, potassium and magnesium 2-to-1 ratio. Do I have that? Potassium 2-to-1. Potassium, magnesium. Give me that. Do I need to? You know what? Just pour it straight on in there. I reckon. That'll be all dipsy doozy. You know, I reckon that'd be great. Shove that on there, and here we go. Okay, there was no flash. Maybe that. Aha! Nailed it. Yeah, buddy. The Fulguria only grows during thunderstorms where the flashes of lightning provide the bright light and flowers need to bloom. Because of its dangerous growing conditions, not many people have witnessed its beauty. It is pretty. Yay. Oh. Pretty flower. Pretty flower. You can go back over there. And then let's go somewhere else because I can't go anywhere. Although I do have now a key to the back terrace, which is somewhere. Oh, I'm definitely old. My dear friend, good luck on your trip. I would have loved to join you like in our younger days, but our tales about the trip will suffice when we next meet. I will never forget the Maria Jackson passage you once highlighted to me. In examining plates, you take the authority of others, whereas in botany, as in all other things, we can make little progress if we do not see for ourselves. Well, now you must travel and see some interesting specimens for yourself. I am inspired and look forward to hearing all about it. Your friend always, Eleanor. Cute. Cute. Open. Orchard. I assume this is locked. Yeah. There's a terrace over here somewhere then. The back terrace. It is, isn't it? Oh, what's this? It's very cute. And very pretty. How do I get over there? Is there a door I could have gone out of somewhere? No doors in here. Oh, that's a window. No doors in here. That's an upstairs. It's a kitchen. Back terrace. There we go, sunshine. Out we go. Locked from other side. Sweet. Good stuff. Wrong way. Here we go. Yoink. Seed log. The summary of seeds that I've gathered this year in the location I found them at. Where's Ash Plume? Westman's Wood. That's where I found it. I assume there's going to be like an achievement if you got all the clues or something like that, but I don't. I'm not bothered about that. My dear friend Arabella, a friend of mine who visited the Americas and brought back a pair of fabulous grey squirrels. They're the latest trend in garden decoration, and all of my neighbours have sent for them as well. It was a great investment. The two squirrels have now started a big family, and my garden is full of the darling little critters. One thing I did notice is that I haven't seen a red squirrel in my garden for some time now. How odd. You must visit soon and see if the squirrels for yourself. Ever yours, Grace. Well, yeah, those red ones ain't coming back, buddy, if I know anything. Once you've got those gosh darn grey squirrels, you ain't getting your red ones back. Kitchen! Yes! Thursday, Jimmy broke another mortar. That boy really needs to learn how to grind spices without breaking down my kitchen. Lady Arabella may not be best pleased with asking me for a new one. The last mortar took years to be sorted. She's so scatterbrained, always off on her fancy research trips. You fucking bitch, you're not getting one now. Now I've read your diary, you ain't getting shit. Locked from other side. Okay, so the only place we can go now is the kitchen. It's locked. With the key to the kitchen, that's the only place we can go. Ooh. There's a thing out here. Distracted. Yoink. Honestly, I do leave my keys lying everywhere, don't I? Hazel's Priceless Recipes, From Home to Farm Workshop, No Human... and every department of human endeavour. Roasted chestnuts. This simple recipe perfect to warm these cold winter nights. You can use any edible chestnuts, they're easily forged. The main difficulty of chestnuts is that they have a tough shell, but luckily they're easy to crack open with the help of fire. Simply place the nuts in a pan above fire and wait till you hear a pop. This means your chestnuts are nicely roasted and ready to eat. This might be a tough case to crack. Hint, hint. Yoink. Okay. Yeah, that's a broken one right there. Start more. Professor will present how the moor was covered in majestic forest wood, how early settlers came to the area. Clear most trees for pasture using fire as a method of choice. It promises to be a fascinating story of how the moorland we know and love came into existence. Kindling. Dear lady, we received your letter applying to study botany at our College of Natural Sciences along with your enclosed drawings. We do not at present and have ever admitted women to study at the college. Botany is a serious science conducted in laboratories and lecture halls. By all means continue to pursue your hobby, tending to your garden and domestic space where it may be appreciated. Positions at the college are reserved for serious scholars whose studies will go on to be well utilised in a career of botanical experimentation. Therefore, with all politeness, we do not offer these valuable positions to amateurs that should otherwise be taken up by genuine academics. Signed, Professor John Alteringham. Asshole is what we call that. That's what we call an asshole. Oh, Jesus. Mysterious. Right. See, that's random. See, that's my friend. That's random. Could I just, like, shove the seed in there? Oh. Bless this holy... Oh, is it? Door. Oh no, come on, I've been able to read everything so far. To someone special. Meal. Dearest Hazel, I picked you some roses up from the garden to cheer you up. When you're done with your work in the kitchen, would you like to meet me for a cup of tea in the back garden? The pond is lovely this time of year. Oh my gosh, Mr. Bennett. The pond? What are you going to do? Chuck her in? What is that noise? Standing tall. Oh, ancient oaks stand tall, Mr. Bennett. Covered in moss, they withstood the test of time. Though none can tell the sorrows that did befell those trees. And that's a, we need that, I think, do we? What's this word? It's a duck. Yeah, that's what that is. That's a duck, my friends. In case you didn't know. Smokery. Hello. Sausage. Oh, I see. Standing on fire. Oh, hello. Home smoking and curing. Using home smokery, the type of wood to use in your smokery is one of great importance. Though which one to pick depends entirely on your personal taste and preferences. Burning wood from different types of tree produces different smoke aromas. This is due to different chemical compositions in each type of smoke, and has a great impact on the flavour of your smoked food. So in summary, choose your choose your logs with care. Okay. I don't see how any of this is helping me get to where I need to be. Unless you said something about fire. This was probably about that, and this one wasn't about that, you know, because I reckon this is about this one I'm doing now. Okay, well, let's go get the thing. Here it is. This. Yeah, but it's too tough. So it needs to be broken, so we're gonna put it on the fire. Just smarter. Oh shit. We're stuck. Put you on there. Perfect. Gimme. What type of wood do you... The oaks. Okay, oak wood. Oak wood. Okay, you're not gonna... I just pop you down on the floor. There we go, perfect. Give me oak wood. One. Oh, I'm so glad we can run. Two. Oh. I missed it. No. I walked away. I thought we needed all three. Oh, shit. Well, we got that one now. The ash plume is a pyrophile. Still don't know if I'm saying that right. Involved to survive harsh forest fires, its seed cracks open with the extreme heat, and afterwards the oak smoke from its habitat indicates it's safe to bloom. Sweet. Yeah, there's loads of different. Oh, it tells me where it is. I don't care. This. Oh, whatever. Sit there. What's that? That done. Ooh, delivery. Delivery. Gimme. Oh, I love a good package arrival. It does excite. Even these old bones can run quickly when it's a parcel delivered. Coming. Parcel, 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 parcel. Gimme, 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 gimme. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh! Was that my parcel? Ah, dear Lady Green, we are pleased to deliver a new key for your orchard gate. I hope you're enjoying the gate. Don't hesitate to visit us again. Should you need further metalwork or decoration for the manor? John what? Oh, babbage. I said baggage. Right, let's go. So that's not a very good last name, good sir. Someone who's streaming for entertainment may make fun of you. Wouldn't be me, but you know, someone might. Okay, okie dokie. Music, let's calm down, please. High on the mountaintop, so steep, grows a flower that's hard to keep. Its petals delicate and bright, whistling in the wind with all their might. The mountaineers who climb up high listen for the whistle as they try to find their way amidst the snow and reach a summit. Cheeks glow. A glow, same thing. With every step they hear it loud, the wolf gloves howl clear and proud, guiding them through paths unknown to reach a summit and call it home. How cute. I assume that's our next one. Or one of. Dear niece, I've gathered a selection of my cherished toys and books, among them my beloved Piggy. I highly recommend the nursery rhymes. They are charming as well as educational, though I'll take no offence if they should they put your little one straight to sleep with all my affections, Auntie Arabella. I see a seed. I see a seed. Ah, Pixie Tears is the next one. Not the one I read the nursery rhyme about. Oh god. Notes on soil additives. Sometimes I need to add extra nutrition to the soil. I have found the following amounts work best for my different pots. Okay. Foxglove, red campion, primrose, pixie tears. I don't know what that's meant to. Well, there's pixie tears, but I don't know what that's meant to tell me. In the world of plants, the sun is an ultimate source of energy. Hey Belingos, how are you doing? Chloroplasts, small organelles inside the cells of a plant, are responsible for capturing the light from the sun and converting it into sugar through photosynthesis. However, not all plants have chloroplasts. Some plants rely on organic matter for their energy to do not photosynthesize. They have lost their chloroplasts over time and have instead adapted to obtain energy by absorbing sugars through their roots. It is therefore recommended to add a certain amount of sugar to the soil when cultivating these particular plants. So what you're saying is mine doesn't have, Pixie Tears does not have chloroplasts, therefore it does not photosynthesize, therefore I need to put sugar in my soil. History of England. Priest holes. Back in the Middle Ages, during the reign of Queen Elizabeth, all Catholics were persecuted by law. Therefore, some households built secret rooms in case they needed to hide a priest that was visiting their family home. Many of these so-called priest holes were designed and built by Nicholas Owen. Only the owner of the house and Nicholas himself knew about the location. Because of this, it is thought that there may be many undiscovered priest holes throughout England to this day. Okay then. Daily Arabella, thank you for inviting me to Botany Manor last Monday. As a historian, I found it wonderful to see an authentic medieval manor, especially one as beautiful as yours. I apologise again for not being able to locate the priest hole in your house, although I am convinced it exists and we will find it one day. It won't be easy, they tend to be well hidden and sometimes require elaborate mechanisms to be opened. Kind regards, Professor Pennyworth. That's alright, mate. I'm glad you're doing well. Glad you're doing well. Glad you came to say hi. Lady Arabella, I received your request for repairs to the roof of your garden tower. Alas, I must confess that I am not the man to undertake this task. It may have escaped your notice that the tower in your orchard is known to the locals as the Turbulent Tower. It is believed that a poltergeist dwells within its walls. Legends say that the spirit is evil and brings ferocious winds upon anyone who dares to enter the tower. I don't want to provoke the wrath of this ghost, and I advise you refrain from meddling with the tower. Willie the Builder. I want to go look at this fucking book. Why did it say that the flower is... Okay. There's so much things to look at. Cider making, apple blending, sugar. So this got something to do with the sugar. That's gonna be to do with that, but my flower isn't an apple, so I'm confused as to... Okay. Okay, so I got all the apples here, and I've got this, which I assume... Please tell me how much sugar is in each. Okay. So I assume I need to find out how much sugar is needed in this. Using the apples that you squeeze the sugar out of. Oh. Okay, so this is going to be one that needs wind to grow, which isn't the one I need right now. But it's good to know that that's there. Wind research. Hold on. Ah. Oh. Can't go down there. That's fine. Oh, there's gonna be a key. Yes, there is. Plant painting room. Lady Arabella, as you can see, the staircase of the orangery collapsed in your absence. I've already written to the builder in the hope that he wants to sort it out. Though, as you know, he could be difficult to pin down. I do apologise if this is getting in the way of your research. I don't suppose you could find another way into the bottom level. I don't know. Which side of the is the door on? Maybe... Where's the painting room actually? That's a good... Oh, here. Boop. Meadow Orchard's research team. Oh, I was in that. Dear Miss Green, your research proposal on the structure of coastal plants was of quaint interest. We have no plans to fund a small project like this, but perhaps if you are set on a botanical field work, you might ask Professor Montague and on his work on British meadow orchids. I'm sure your natural aptitude for domestic duties will be much appreciated. Might I also recommend John Linley's book, Ladies' Botany, or A Familiar Introduction to the Study of Natural System of Botany. It is an elementary book for unscientific readers, and one I have heard is a suitable amusement for ladies such as yourself. Being about a mother who wishes to teach her children about plants, respectfully, J.W. Surtees. You keep saying respectfully, but I have a feeling it's not very respectful. There's a lot of reading. My gosh. Lady Arabella. I was wondering if I could join Mr. Bennet into town later this afternoon to place an order for a new kitchen scale. The one we have is rather ancient, and I'm afraid it's not suitable for measuring flour to make my delicious scones. If you could let me know your decision before the afternoon, that'd be lovely. In your service, Mrs. Patterson. A study where the discerning reader will find a history of the use of regional folkloric symbols throughout the art of the world. Am I meant to remember them? I don't know. Botanical painting. Okay. I don't know if that was meant to get me anywhere closer to getting into where I need to get to. Or maybe I have enough clues for the sugar one. I just need to figure it out. Okay, that's... Oh. George Arabella, how are you getting on in your garden? I hope it's not getting to be too much for you on your own these days. Our mutual friend mentioned you have been struggling to germinate the ash plume. Have you tried making sure there's a fresh compost in the pot? Stubborn seeds often need that to grow. I'll visit you sometime. Perhaps we can find a way to crack the seed for you. I can show you in the book I've been working on at the same time. Yours sincerely, Charles Tucker. I don't know how much sugar's needed in the roots. Sometimes an organic matter from the NG and do not put this out there. The chlor pass over time and instead of dumped to sugar for the roots. Does it matter how much sugar? I assume it will. Granted, it tells me each individual apple and how much sugar it has in each. I assume it will need a very specific why. That's the wolf glove. Okay, so this shows me that I need to put sugar, but how much does it need? Thing is, I don't want to add the wrong amount if that's then gonna screw me over. Oh. Map. Oh, I didn't look over here. Dearest Arabella, we made it to the Alps. We are so sad that you couldn't join us this time, but we understand that you are busy creating your herbarium. Yesterday we were lost on the hike until suddenly we heard a strange whistling tune. We followed that sound and soon enough we discovered it. It was coming from a tiny flower. If only you had been there to tell us what kind of flower it was, your loving friend always Natty. That's a wolf, whatever it's called. I don't know. A letter about Alps. Bye, Belingos. Thanks for coming. I don't understand. That's the thing in there. Right, hold on. We're not going to do that yet, though, because I think something just clicked in my brain. And I think I know how much sugar to add. It's this type of pot, 97. God, now I have to do maths. 96. So if we did a nori russet, which is 40, 50, 60. No, it's not right. I can't do that. If I do the 40, then we only need 50, 60, 70, 80, 91. Was it 91? Was it 91? I think it was. If we added that and that, that'd be 71. Then we need one that has 20. But there is none that have 20. Okay, if we did a cat's head and that's 70. And then we need 21. So green ups Pippin, cat's head, and no, green ups Pippin. What is it? Cat's head. Green ups, right. head. That's that one. 1, 2, 3. Cat's head. Green ups. No, is it green ups? And that's 40 plus 30 is 70 plus 21. 70, 80, 90, 1. Gonna go back and check that 91 is correct for that plant pot before I do it. No, 97. Fuck. Glad I checked. That's 70. So we need 27, not 20. Okay, if I swap it for a Merlin's Mist, that will just replace it. That'll be fine. Merlin's Mist, Merlin's Mist, Merlin's Mist, Merlin's Mist. That one, which is... No. That one. Merlin's Mist. Cat's Head. No, yes, there we go. Right, these 3. Oh yeah. Oh. Yay. The pixie tears no longer contain chloroplasts, which are organelles responsible for photosynthesis. Instead, the pixie tears obtain sugar through their roots, which it commonly finds in the apples from orchards. Sweet. Okay. Next one. Which will be the wolf one. Which I'm also yet, I'm pretty sure, to find a seed for. Oh. I do need to find a way down there. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do that unless... wait, there's a thing on that wall which matches the pendulum. Where did I see that? I mentioned how weird it was. I could look at it. How random it was. Oh, where did I see it? Where did I see it? Where did I see it? Oh, I've just gone the long way around. Oh. Oh my, where was it? I remember seeing it, I remember clicking on it, I just don't remember where it was. Was it outside? Maybe it was outside. Oh, my memory's so shit. Or was it in the kitchen? It is in the kitchen. Oh no, I need a specific weight, don't I, on this to open that. God, I don't know how much weight. Is there a clue here? There was she was on about a thing and a thing. She was chatting shit outside in her diary about the scales not being good enough. Where was it written about the... Somewhere something was written about somewhere I found it earlier. Someone was talking about scales. But for the life of me, can't remember where that was. Oh. I spent in town this afternoon to place an order for a kitchen scale. The one we have is rather ancient. I'm afraid it's unsuitable for the measuring the flour to make my delicious scones. If you could let me know your decision before afternoon, that'd be lovely. Because that one there, the Catholicism. It's the one on the postcard. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Can we make 36 of this? No, you can't. Simple. We need to work out how how weighed down it needs to be. Oh, it's me. Bless the cheer, love shed here to be held forever dear. To those who serve the Lord, who seek the sanctuary, remember the year of construction for this, friends, is the key. BBI? Oh, BBT, sorry. I think it must have something to do with the symbol, the religious symbol, Angus Day. What to use it for? It's a goat with a star. Anybody in chat have any ideas? Something about yeah, it's a broken mortar, alright. Go. It's a duck, sorry. Looks like someone tried to escape. Yeah, I know where it's from, but it's how do I open the door? One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, fine. Maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If that's the case, then that wouldn't be 9. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2. Ow, my arm. 1, 2, 3. Three's already on there. No, there's too many colours. That can't be it. um. Hmm. Oh. Why have I got a message? Oh. It's got something to do with that, and now we'll open a secret door and lead to the bottom of that orangery, which we need to continue, but I don't know how to get there. Maybe it's got something to do with that. What's that thing that they had in the garden talking about? Like that priest thing? Curious. Is this someone? If there's a secret thing, would it be on here? Did we just miss it? Where's the kitchen? I'm intrigued. No, it does just say pantry, doesn't it? But there is. I'm guarantee there's a secret behind that door. Where's that letter about priest holes? Which sounds very weird when you say it like that, doesn't she? Increase holes. Nicholas Owen, which is the same name on that framed thing in the kitchen. Same, gifted by Nicholas Owen. Just reading it back through. Maybe it's got nothing to do with that, or because it needs numbers, but that's letters, and you could go BBR, BBT, like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, but B is 2. And it's not on the map. We could try the. Wait, when was the? Because it was man at the. If it is a priest hole, if that's what the secret door is a priest hole. It was built along with the manor. So maybe the year it was built, which the map says 1593. That's numbers. That's good enough for me. That's numbers right there. 115. 23. Please. Oh, ha 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 ha. That took too long. I think that took longer than any of the actual other, like the other puzzles, I think. Mate, if I walked up to that and said, it's locked, I'd be so mad. Duck. I'll introduce you to the other duck upstairs if you want. My Lord Grain, thou hast ventured mightily in granting me refuge within these walls, and for such favour I remain sternly indebted to thee. The cunning of Little John in his establishment of this sanctuary doth inspire awe. A saint he is to our brethren and sisters who have sought refuge from the half rule of Queen Elizabeth and King James. Pray extend my gratitude unto they cook for the substance provided a welcome respite brother Michael's oft repeated fare of leeks and potatoes. I don't know if I'm reading this all right, by the way. Don't judge me. I'm not used to reading Shakespearean English, I think is what this is. Is what I got taught it was called anyway. It's really just old English though, really, isn't it? With the most earnest of thanks, I entreat that this missive shall not mark our final communion, and that our faith may endure unbroken. Endure unbroken? I don't know. Yours with devotion, Arblant, which I assume is the priest that hid in this hole. Lovely. Anyway. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Oh yeah, the seed. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Society of Botanical Science meets every second and fourth Wednesday from 6 o'clock at the Assembly Rooms in Stroud. A prospective applicant must be supported by 3 existing gentlemen of the Society, along with evidence or research showing his dedication to the advancement of science and botany. Widows of existing fellows receive honorary membership to attend annual social events. This month's lecture is on the importance of laboratory investigation. Oh. That's that. This is the one. Whitehorn, Switzerland. Okay, so that's shows where that's from. Whitehorn, Switzerland. Clearly dates are important. Remember 1858? Oh, more coins. Oh, yay. God, we have a big coin collection. Oh, gosh. Today marks the beginning of an intriguing adventure as I join Professor John Montague, his wife Anne Montague, and fellow botanist Robert Brown in our field trip study to British Meadow orchids. Everyone's enthusiasm for the subject is infectious. Today, Professor Montague gathered all us to examine a southern marsh orchid, though upon arrival I had noticed it had been much more hooded appearance and could be a new species entirely. When I pointed this out, Professor Montague laughed and explained he was simply testing us. Okay. Tested. Ah. Shortcut. Right, here. Wait, where was the... It was... Wattsman, here. Wind speed of 53. Oh wait, no, it was this, wasn't it? Double check, let's double check. Oh, can't go back that way. Didn't even realise it's shut, to be honest. Where's Horn? Okay, yeah, where's Horn? Switzerland. Where's Horn? Because that was the stamp that was on the envelope where she sent it from. Mount Wise one here. Right, 40. Wind speed of 40. Right, on the 4th floor. So it needs to go on the 4th floor. This is 1 floor, I assume. Oh no, this is 1. Right, 1, 2. Please grow. Okay, maybe not. Get me out. I'm gonna double check this. Oh, okay, so 1 open. Okay. That's what's wrong. One. And this one needs to be wide open. Yeah, buddy. That was easier to do than actually opening the orangery. The orangery. Oh, well I can't see because this is blocked by... Hey, never delivery. Get me down, get me down, get me down, get me down, get me down. Although I haven't actually read the... Hold on, let me read this first. The Wolf Grove grows in Mount West Wasteful, where the weather is just right. When the wind hits the tubular petals, the howling sound can be heard. Mountaineers are familiar with this flower and use it to navigate on foggy days. Away I go. Back to get my delivery. Woo. sister, I'm so glad to hear that you have returned safely from your travels. While you were away, I changed the code for the library door lock each time I visited, as I know some of Grandmother's valuable items are kept in the secret vault. The new code for the door is the 3 initials of my name to make it easy for you to remember. I hope we can meet again soon. I look forward to hearing about your adventures. Your loving sister, Elizabeth. Oh, shit. That's like saying... That's like someone's... Like your partner telling you, you won't forget this one. It's our wedding anniversary. Well, I'm fucked. Right, new code. Right, 3 initials of my name. I assume we need to go to the family tree. Elizabeth Ann Green, EAG. EAG, where's the library? For fuck's sake, right, hold on. Library there, first floor. Okay. Here? Yes. Elizabeth Ann Green. Oh, is it gonna be her maiden, not her maiden name, it's gonna be her other name. Her new married name. Elizabeth Ann Green, but it will be Elizabeth Ann Hopgood. So, EAG or EAH. If it's not EAG, it'll be EAH. There we go. Thank you. Dear Lady Green, thank you kindly for the flower books you sent for my daughters. To this day, they still show an interest in learning more about plants and painting. I am keen that my daughters have access to a good education, so I hope you don't mind me putting it upon you that you might be able to teach them somehow. Your dedication and knowledge seems so rare and inaccessible elsewhere for young girls like mine. I hope you will consider my proposal. Sincerest regards, Olive Campbell. Methods of teaching. So she sure as I did try. Wait, hold on. Study, I assume it's locked. Yeah. Botanical allies. 4 new plants. Wowie. Okay, let's start up here. Smaller space. New Year's ball to be given at Somerset Hall. Cousin, wash your hands and accompany me. You won't find a husband at the bottom of the garden. You don't know that. Someone could break in, and I could marry them. You don't know. The golden fish. One bright morning, a poor fisherman caught a shining gold fish. The fish cried, "Please let me live. I am not a fish, but a prince enchanted by a wicked spell." So the fisherman let the fish go free. When the fisherman's wife learned of this, she demanded the fish grant a wish in return for its freedom. A cottage instead of the hovel where they lived. So the fisherman returned to the shore, and the fish granted their wish. But the wife was greedy and demanded riches, a palace and servants. All the while the ocean became darker and the shore was black with dirt. Finally the wife wished to be so powerful that she could grant wishes for herself. In return for this greedy request, the fish revoked all of the wishes it had granted. After that the ocean became blue again and the shore clean, and the fisherman never saw the golden fish again. Greedy bitch. Ooh. The hare and the tortoise. At midday, a hare and a tortoise took a walk together. The hare moved quickly and noticed the tortoise struggling to keep up. The hare laughed and challenged the tortoise to a race. The tortoise accepted. A course was decided and the race began. The hare immediately leapt out of sight, but then lay down to take a nap, sure that the tortoise would never catch up. The tortoise plodded slowly on, making his way towards the finish line. When the hare awoke from his nap, he opened his eyes just in time to see the tortoise crawling slowly across the finish line. The proud hare had been so sure that he would win. Oh, there's gaps between those words. That he would win. And underestimated the tortoise. As the tortoise crossed the finish line, he exclaimed, "Slow and steady wins the race." The rising sun. Don't know how I feel about all the creaking that's going on over here. Oh, I fucked it. Thank you for resetting. Much appreciated. The Fox and the Crow. One evening, a fox was in search of something to eat for dinner. He saw the crow sitting on a tree branch holding a big piece of tasty cheese in her beak, so the fox came up with a plan. He walked up to the crow and complimented her. Complimented by her shiny black feathers. The crow was suspicious of the fox and kept her beak tightly closed on the cheese. The fox kept charming the crow, describing her as the most majestic of all birds and a big strong beak. "Oh, what a song that beak must make! It must be the song of a queen. Please, beautiful crow, let me hear it." Flattered by the praise, the crow forgot all about her suspicion and also her dinner. She opened her beak wide so she could utter her loudest caw, and down fell the cheese straight into the fox's open mouth. Runs in the night sky. Okay, so using those animals, that must. Oh, for fuck's sake! Stop it! Right, we got the crow, we got the fish, we got the hare, we got the sun and the moon. God, I wish I knew what that meant. Right, the wonders of the night sky. That's got the moon. Then up here, there's a book over here. Is this got the sun on it? Yeah, the rising sun. At midday. Maybe it's in order. So that's at midday. One bright morning. So sun, fish, hare. Sun, fish, hare. Sun, fish, hare. I assume crow. Evening, yeah, crow and then moon. Yeah, time of day of which. That was quick. That was quick. You gotta give me it. That was quick. Sunset of May. Sunset 22nd of May. I love sunsets, man. London Record. Linley appointed chair of botany at University College London. After an esteemed early career as assistant secretary to the Horticultural Society, and admission as one of the youngest ever fellows to the Linnean Society, John Linley plans to elevate the science of botany. He spoke thus in his lecture. It has been very much the fashion of the late years in this country to undervalue the importance of this science, to consider it an amusement for ladies rather than an occupation for the serious thoughts of a man. Linley also challenged the Linnean classification system and proposes many changes. Like I said before, that's what we call an asshole. Yay! Nightfall. Vaguely recall my grandmother studying the nightfall when I was young. Study. Nightfall progress. I've been trying to encourage the nightfall to bloom for a little while now. I'm determined to prove it's more than just a myth. So far I have deduced that the flower opens at sunset and only during a particular time of year. When exactly that occurs still remains a mystery to me. I shall plant a few more seedlings tomorrow and continue my research. God, there are so many sunsets. Right, study. To the study. So violent. My dear friend, I've been pondering these last weeks that could be the best way to see... Oh, I was pondering these last weeks what would be the best way to see your remarkable flora reach the wider world, since it's so seldom we are able to see our work published. Considering your uncle's reputation in the scientific field, have you considered asking him to publish your herbarium under his name? It may not give you the recognition you deserve personally, but it'd be a way to teach to reach your goal of adding to the scientific record on botany. Do consider it. I would hate for such an important research to stay hidden away. With warmest regards, Anne. Ooh. Another one. Hold on, not ready yet. Arabella, I have some more books from the department that may be of interest to your research. One I recall was a favourite of your father's. If you have any trouble when you visit the college, tell the secretary you are collecting materials for your uncle. As long as they are returned before summer ends, the professors won't notice. Good luck. Best of luck for your research, Uncle Theodore. The mushroom food sources. Just like plants, fungi need food resources to grow strong and healthy. However, some fungi haven't always had access to the nutrients through soil, and have evolved different ways to retrieve it. This means they have become carnivorous, because they only acquire the nutrients they need by consuming other living organisms, such as flies, bugs, and plants. Some mushrooms even get their nutrients from feeding on another type of fungus or parasite. Mushrooms growing on a tree is usually a sign that they're consuming the tree, and so you should remove them immediately. Not always the case. Red tree pox. If a tree is infected with red tree pox, many small red spots will be visible on the bark. It can usually be cured by adding fertilizer to the soil of the tree. Hypoxylon causes black patches to form on the bark of the tree. It is usually a sign that the tree is lacking in hydration and won't stay alive for much longer. Root parasite. The root parasite is a fungus that forms purple rings on the bark and roots. The parasite leaches the nutrients that the tree receives from the soil. Eventually, it causes the tree to dry out and lose all of its leaves. There is currently no known cure. Bark rust. Bark rust is a disease that isn't very harmful to the tree. It's usually caused by excess hydration and too much sunlight. Why have they got so many eggs? Okay, so I have a tree. I have a tree in my living room. I have a tree. Wait. I had a tree and it had something on it. Would you call them purple? Would you call them... Would you say they were purple spots? Would you say they're purple? I say they look a lot like the purple ones. There's currently no known cure. Well, fuck. Of course it's that one. Of course it's one with no fucking cure. Huh. So how do I cure something that has an infection that has no known cure? You tell me. I'm gonna get a nice little pot right here. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do a little this sapphire gloom. I'm gonna water it. Can I stick this on the tree? Anyway. Yay! Oh, it eats the disease. That's the cure. That was the idea. I just didn't think it'd actually work like that, you know? Did it? Yay, the sapphire gloom is a wildly misunderstood mushroom. It grows commonly on trees and opposed to the popular belief, the mushroom consumes its parasites rather than the tree itself. Oh, I do need to... Okay. That's that one done. Oh, so that's probably what that meant by I've not found things. Hold on, before I move on, I'm going to quickly go back and look for these things. Painting room. That's not one. We'll look for the drawing room. Oh, it's around there. This is the drawing room. Oh, right, yeah, right, okay. So that was for this. That's that. I also haven't found one in the screen's passage. Oh, there, in the kitchen. Like by the kitchen, that corridor. But not found something there. Oh, I looked at it but I didn't click on it. Okay, there's that one done. The conservatory, which was... Oh, is that out the front? That was all out the front, wasn't it? Yeah, that was out there. Oopsie, back I go. I do actually need to find all the clues, funny enough. Which I wasn't going to do, but now I have to, so... It won't be out here, it'll be inside, won't it? Because I needed it before I got out. The thing is, these things, I looked at them, but I didn't click on them. So it didn't count. Cider garden. Need to go back to the cider garden. apparently there was one clue there for the pixie tears. Do 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 do. Bow 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 bow. There we go. Oh, maybe I'm gonna actually hold on. I'm gonna quickly shut my window because it's worrying me that it's what's gonna turn this on. Window is closed. Whenever it gets dark outside, I like to close my window because I don't like moths, and moths tend to fly in. So, right, that's that done. Right, so now on to the nightfall. Fuck's sake. I'm surprised my coffee lasted me that long. It doesn't normally last me that long. Right. Back we go. So now we've got the nightfall to solve, which is the night sunsets, but we can now go in here. Trapped fairy. Dearest Arabella, I was taking a walk along the river in Somerset recently, and I noticed this a sight that I just had to write to you about. In the water I saw a brook chalice blooming. I've never seen it or heard of it flowering before. None of my books mention it. It was so beautiful. Do you have an idea what it could have called this? Your friend Edith. Cradle fern. So that's got that egg in it, so we need to remember that. Oh god, there's so many places to go. This is cradle fern, right? Okay, so bird eggs. Not sure about weeds. No, wait, no, that might not be one actually. Oh shit! Bird and painting. Bird eggs. Aquatic weed removal. Do you have a pond? Do you want to swim in it? Is it covered in slimy weeds? No, not really. Petition. In recent years, hunts have been taking place in near the Somerset rivers. Tragically, this has led to a decline and even the extinction of some bird species. No longer can we hear this beautiful chime-like calls. Call upon the government to regulate hunting the rivers of Somerset. We ask that they respect the breeding times of wildlife. If you agree, please below and return a letter to us. No expense intends signing. Trapped fairy. Once upon a time, there was a little fairy who loved gazing down at her reflection in the water. She lost track of time, and the day turned to night. Nyx, the goddess of night, noticed the little fairy. The moon was shining bright, but the fairy only had eyes for herself. Nyx took offence and decided to punish the little fairy. Nyx placed the fairy into a nightfall, and it cast a spell on her. She fell in love with the moon and gazed upon the sky all night. As dawn approached, the sun arose and the spell broke. Though just as the fairy awoke from her enchantment, the flower bud closed and trapped the fairy for eternity. Dearest friend, it seems our interest in visiting the private plant collection of Lord Spencer has gone unacknowledged. While disappointing, I am not sure it is worth pursuing scientific study in such places. On my recent visit to Brinsby, the young man showing us around had barely had basic knowledge of plants, and due to there being a large group of gentlemen at the party, all use of time and erudition was devoted to them and none given to the Constance and I. Let us plan a trip of our own. Perhaps we can see these specimens in their some home habitats where they belong. Ever your faithful friend Eliza. Word play. Nailed it. Dear Arabella, here's our quit to repair the geyser in your bathroom. The cost might seem high, but trust us, it's a complex job. Best left to professionals. Have a nice day, Frederick. Yeah, alright, sunshine. I fixed it. Shut up. Oh, that's one I need to go in the water, isn't it? Decline on the bank, so I feel compared to research any changes in the environment. Oh, the seed packets in the attic. Oh, I didn't know it told you where the seed packets were. This was the egg that was in it. Crested owl. That can be. That's when it's in the water, so I can do this or I can do this. about for the nightfall one? Goes on about sunsets a bunch. I don't know where you could. I guess reenact or. And I guess create a thing. My cat's playing with a toy. Creative fun. Yeah, that's great that egg's there, but like I can. Oh, I never actually explored in here, did I? Oh, would you look at that? Never did actually explore in here. Anyway, I wanna actually put you back there. I forgot to explore in here. River. Dearest Bella, I am writing to share with you an exciting discovery I have made in the botanical studies. Turns out that some plants are particularly sensitive to sound and seem to thrive when exposed. Oh shit. To musical melodies in the natural environment. I hope to share more of my findings with you near the future and would be delighted if you could join me in my research. Your sincere friend, Marianne. Dear Lady Arabelle, I want to thank you once again for your invaluable contributions during our recent meadow orchid research expedition. Your keen observations and deep knowledge of orchids were so helpful. Your dedication, that sounded sarcastic, didn't it? Your dedication to the field is an inspiration to us all. I look forward to future collaborations and the continued exploration of botanical wonders that surround us. I will put in a good word for you with the Botanical Society. Most sincerely, Professor Montague. Somerset River Trust. Dear members, will make sure you can all do swimming in the summer, so we have cleared up the most popular rivers in Somerset of all aquatic weeds. The River Cam, the River Chew, and the River Summer have all been cleared of weeds thanks to the services of Clark's Aquatic Weed Removal Co. Thank you for your continued support. Thanks to your monthly donations, the rivers, the Somerset cleans weed free. Health and safety warning. Superintendent of Federation of Ironworks has been legally dumping scrap metal in rivers across Somerset. These rivers are now polluted with rust, making them unsafe for swimming. Do not swim in the following rivers: River Cam, River Somerset, River Chew. The rivers from The river Frome was also affected by the waste, though oddly the river is completely clear of rust pollution. We are still researching what led to that effect. I'd assume that that is the plant. That isn't. Oh, this is the music one. Verticals. Ah, give me the fern. Give me the fern. Give it. Stay. Crested owl, right. E, C, D, E, G, F. E, C, D, E, G, C, E, G, F, E, G, E, C, D, E, G, F. Yes! I remember the egg. Nailed it. The cradle fern is used by the crested owls and nests, and in turn the plant has grown dependent on the owl's charm-like call to grow. What about melodies? Oh, I know. I said no. That's not what I wanted. Now we have the attic key. Gardening curiosities trap moths. Sometimes the moth can become trapped inside a flower bud if it closes in the morning. The moth is then forced to use a flower bud as a resting place till it opens again later. Some flowers only bloom for short periods during the year, so if the moth is unlucky, the flower bud won't open again until many months later. Oh, it's like the fairy. Moth spotting calendar. Oh. Sight of plants. Some scientists have theorized that plants have photoreceptors. That's when you chime back in. I assume you like moths. Photoreceptors in their leaves and stems, which allows them to see the colour of light. This means that flowers can tell the time of day and know when to open and close their buds. The exact time that the flowers bloom is different for each flower, but most do appear to respond to light and the colour of light in some way. Horticulturists and botanists have made use of this knowledge to trick difficult flowers into blooming at any time they like. Just like this one. Okay. My dear niece, I fear the window may be closing for you to find a suitable husband. I have arranged a dinner for you to meet my neighbour's son Edward. He is successful in business in London. Your cousins William and Thomas may well inspire you to become an accomplished scientist, but for you, Arabelle, it is better to make yourself useful in the small duties of life for which you will be loved and appreciated. Your studious nature will no doubt be valuable. You should have a son. Should you have a son, but it would be foolish to allow such folly to come before the important things in life. I am confident that this is what your parents would have wanted. Dinner will be from 5 o'clock on Sunday. Remember to wear a becoming dress. Yours very sincerely, Aunt Agnes. Aunt Agnes is a bitch. The Botanist Digest. This month, in conversation with Professor Montague, leading expert in British meadow orchids. In his words, every plant, every leaf, every meadow holds secrets waiting to be unlocked. My aim is to simply uncover some of those mysteries. Professor John Montague, renowned botanist sheds light on his groundbreaking work in the world of meadow orchids and other botanical wonders. With decades of research and numerous publications to his name, Professor Montague's contributions to the field have been nothing short of revolutionary, including discoveries of new species such as the Montague or hood mash. Oh, was that what we discovered? Did he take credit for it? Asshole. Okay. Learn something new about cat every once in a while. So that's the sunset thing. So we need the nightfall thing. Nightfall water. Okay, so let's go back to our study. No, wait, not a study. Here, the sunset. Hold on. Let's go back out here. Ow. Over here. Rubber frame was also available at waste. Rubber frame, rubber frame, rubber frame. Rubber frame. Here. Rubber frame. Average temperature 25 degrees Celsius. No. Golden repair can be used multiple times in a row without extra cost. So in the season river. 25 degrees, that says, with a foam. Maybe if I grab that rusty pig and put it in the bath with it. Maybe it needs rust to grow. That's not the correct place. Ah, it did need the rust to grow, that's what it was. Pretty. The Britchulace prefers to grow in rivers with a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius. The plant naturally refilters the water from rust and metal. Fortunately, they get removed often as most people prefer their ponds to be weed-free. Okay, so now it's just this one. Nightfall. Okay, so I need to use the moths to figure this one out. Wrong way. Alright, so oh, the red with blue spot. This garden tiger moth. Garden tiger moth. Garden tiger. Yeah, that's the only one there. Right, garden tiger, September. I don't know what that means though. So, maybe blue, yellow, yellow, green. What colour does yellow mix with to make green? Oh, it's yellow and blue that makes green. Wait, go back down. Ow. So that's September. Once my time is very love gazing at refreshing the water, so check time, date and nine, it's got its nearest, and find the So I have I have blue, yellow, green. blue, purple. Oh, da 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 da. Act. It's the wrong way. Shit, it definitely is that morph. Garden tiger. Which isn't anywhere else on the... Maybe I should be looking at the dates on the... That's one thing I haven't been looking at, is the dates. It's in September. May, July, October, April, June, September. Here. Blue, yellow, orange, red. I have green. Blue, yellow. Blue, yellow, orange, red. September. Blue, yellow, orange, red. Oh yeah, baby. A flower, look, a fucking fairy pops out of it. Oh yeah. Seeing a nightfall bloom is a rare event. The flower only blooms with the September sunsets. Night pollinators active in September, such as the garden tiger, often get trapped once the bud closes for the rest of the year. Aha! I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure we've done all that now, so I don't know what we're doing now. Lady Arabella, I apologise wholeheartedly for accidentally taking the key to the formal garden home with me. It was in my pocket and I had simply forgotten it was there. I didn't want to disturb your research, so I've left the key on the basket here for you, Jimmy. Formal garden. Hey, this is the last one. And I actually remember where this one is. Three new added plants. There's a message. The message saying a general farmer has reported sightings of a mysterious blinking light coming from the caves near his home in Cheddar. In his own words, I was walking my dog and lost track of time. It soon became dark and I started to make the walk back home. On the way to my house in a tiny cave, as I walked by, I noticed a blinking pattern cast from the cave entrance. Sure, it was one of those Morse code messages when I approached. When I approached the cave, the source of light vanished, and nobody was there. I'm convinced that what I saw was the Morse code abbreviation for attention. I will never forget that one abbreviation, as it was the first message I learned in Morse code. Local authorities have assured our journalists that there have been no recent military activity or exercises in the area, so the mystery remains unsolved. Don't know how I feel about that one. Looks a bit sus if you ask me. Fool's Emerald. He sees I don't know much about them yet. In the dark corners of the world, there are plants and organisms that are able to produce their own light. These plants, fungi and insects are most often found in areas of low light, such as dark forests, deep oceans, and gloomy caves. Recent discoveries show that chemicals such as lucifern are responsible for this glowing effect. It's not known what this glowing effect is used for, but it could be in a communication with others of the same species, or to attract pollinators or food. Scientists believe there are many bioluminescent species waiting to be discovered. Ooh, lucifern, there it is. Bioluminescence. Plant chemicals. News article. Serious greetings. Dearest Arabella, I was delighted for our recent mentoring session. You do excellent work as a fellow scholar of the natural world. I recall the spring dance shrub that once grew in your garden before you departed on your travels, how wonderful it would be to see it growing again. I have been combining plant specimens that require pollination to mature in an adult stage. I wonder if the spring dance shrub is one of these plants. Ever your affectionate friend, Lavinia. I've somehow got to get in there. Just don't know how yet. Mr. Bennett, the telegraph you ordered arrived while you were at the farmer's market. They delivered it by boat. I left it at the boathouse since I didn't know where you'd like to keep it. There appears to be a Morse code manual inside the case as well, Jimmy. Numitose for terracotta granite. Look at that. Tips for growing hydrangeas, whatever you call them. Beautiful flowers that contain anthocyanin, which is a pigment that can change colour depending on the pH level of its environment. The colours can vary between red, purple and blue. Nice. Oh, this is the Morse code book, isn't it? Oh wait, no. I'm not going to read all that for now. My sweet Hazel, you keeping well today? Jimmy's only gone and broken down the lawnmower again. If it weren't for my war injury, I wouldn't be letting him loose with the mower. He said he ran over some hard object down in the long grass near the pond. I had a brief look and couldn't see anything. Sometimes I wonder that boy's sensibilities. Save me some of your lovely scones. Yours always, Bennett. Down to the pond I go, I guess. Wherever the pond is. Gardens but completely disappeared when I was off on my travels. My dearest cousin, as I have a deep fascination for the pursuit of knowledge and science, I must admit that the subject of spiritualism is not one that particularly captivates me. Therefore, I must return this book to you. However, I appreciate your efforts in sharing your interest with me. With affection, Arabella. The Will-o'-the-Wisp. The Will-o'-the-Wisp is an eerie apparition that has long been the subject of both fear and fascination. It makes its appearance to lost travellers in dark, isolated places, and beckons them to follow with its beguiling, blinking light. Many a wanderer has followed the wisp's alluring light across the marshes or into caves and never to be seen again. Take heed, those who venture into dark places resist the temptation of the will-o'-the-wisp's shimmering radiance. Turn back before it's too late. Ooh, spooky. I thought we'd find something around the pond. I thought that's what that was hinting at. Am I meant to be seeing something in this? Oh. Oh, this is what I was looking for. Bye. You're telling me she couldn't see anything and she looked around. You having a giggle? The sundial. Oh yeah. Is that the one that I said grows in the dark? Okay, maybe I need to do more than put it in there and leave it. Oh wait, it's a pH thing. So pH. Right. Dear Mr. Bennett, thank you so much for the lovely bunch of rhubarb from your nephew's garden. I needn't have sent anything in return for the herbal poultice I gave him for his little one, but I'm grateful all the same. I know he hasn't the money to fetch a doctor, since you said he cannot read a note. Please send him my thanks when you see him. Faithful yours, Hazel. Dear Miss Green, I have recently heard of your involvement in the mentoring of aspiring botanists. Botany is a field that demands a thorough understanding of its complexities. While I admire your dedication, the saying, the blind leading the blind, does come to mind. All jest aside, I do hope your endeavours of mentoring will yield some semblance of progress. Sincerely, Professor Thornton. The highest quality, hygienically blended, attractive host garden birds such as bluebirds, finches, robins, warblers. This seed is prepared to the highest quality levels. Simply spread the seeds on an appropriate bird table, feeding surface, and observe the delight of your feathered friend gardening. I assume I have to use that to get a bird down here. For whatever reason. Well, up there, I swear it's a robin. No birds have a preference to pollinate flowers of certain colours. The above chart shows you which colour of flower attract the birds to your garden. Robin is the red flower. Oh, is that going to be do the pH one? The boathouse is where? Oh shit, wait. Over there. Pretty sure it's all the areas unlocked now. I'll be taking this. Thank you very much. How weeds spread. Weeds can take over an area quite rapidly. Some weeds have adapted in order to spread their seeds as far as possible. The plant itself does not have much control over this, but trusts nature to lend a helping hand. Wood avens and goosegrass have seeds of a hook designed to attach a fur to a passing animal. They are then carried and dropped up several miles away. Dandelions have seeds of an attached feathery puff. that allows them to simply be carried by the wind to a far location. Other plants, such as lords and ladies, wrap their seed in an attractive berry, which birds consume and then later deposit as waste a great distance away. And final, more mysterious, is the seed of the ocelot. It is known to be picked up by critters and then taken back to their nest. As soon as the animal goes to sleep, the seed sprouts into a bloom, and then it is not balanced how the plant is able to detect when the creature is asleep. Origin Critic game rules. Shuffle the food cards and place a stack face down in the centre of the board. Place the food tokens around the food cards on the board. Place the animals on the start title. Players choose their animal by rolling the dice, and highest roller chooses first. Grey Squirrel title steals all your food tokens. Okay. For the two, it's just straight away. Rabbit. Acorn. Worm.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Because I wasn't talking to you, that's why. Grass. Pine. That's it. Okay. Well. Ah ha 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 ha. Gimme. I've been looking for you, silly. Where are you? Ow. A friend of mine planted some seeds and it's kind enough to let me use them for my herbarium. Okay. Actually, one of these is going to want to listen to music. Animal husbandry and rehabilitation. Work with animals to escape in wild. Hold on. Maybe I can figure this one out here. Okay, so I can figure this out here. I've got everything I need to figure out here, so might as well. Actually, I'm also gonna go open this, just so that I can say I've opened everything. Doot, doot, doot. Give. Okay. So. Dear Lady Arabella, thank you for your order. As discussed, we will write again in the coming months to inform you of delivery date for these school supplies. All the best. Really. Okay, so the red squirrel's heartbeat when asleep. I think. Red squirrel's sleep 120. One of these has got to have a thing of, oh, there it is, BPM 70, 90. One. 120? Does that say 120? Oh, I can just. Yeah, 120. There we go. On we go. Oh yeah. Another one down, only 2 to go. If the seed is picked up by small animals such as a red squirrel, they then store it inside their nest. Once the animal falls asleep, the ocelot depends on the heartbeat and vibrations to break open and bloom. Now, if you don't mind, I'll be taking this and I'll be going. What was the word? Attention. Abbreviation for attention. Attention. Attention message begins. K-A. Okay, so that's... Oh, shit. Line, dot, line, dot, line. Oh yeah. Another one down, 1 to go. Whoa. 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 Oh, that's cool. That's sick. Fool's emerald is a vine that contains luciferin. which allows it to create light. They grow in caves where they use the light to communicate with each other, very much like the Morse code. Simply for the sake of it needing to be put in. Ah. That's cool. What type of bird are you then? Robin, yes it was, right. That colour was red, wasn't it? I need to get it to red. Which means I need to go all the way down to the bottom because I need to look again. Oh no, wait, I need to go over here. pH is 12 to 14. Needs to be 12 to 14, but let me just quickly check something. So I grabbed granite one first, let's say. Not doing anything with that guy. Is it back? Here. Okay, here we go. So it's in a terracotta thing. .5. If we added 2.4 to that, that would be 11.9. That's not enough. 9.5 plus 3.6 on the other hand. 9 plus 3 would be 12. And then I think that would be 13.1. So guano and manure, I think. Oh, you can't add any more. Fuck. It needs to be red. Oh, it's the first time I've had to do that. Okay, wait, hold on. Red is 12 to 14. Oh, sandstone, seaweed. Oh, I didn't see that before. Right, sandstone. And sandstone. I think. Yes. Give it to me. No, it's seaweed. There we go. That's the red thing we need. No, we just need to get that bird down here. By luring it. You're not flying over. There you go. I'm going around a long way. Okay, I'm going around a long way. Jeez. Now I need to go get it before it decides to fly back. I need to sneeze. Ah! Not fun. Promise, I'm not going too close to you. I just wanna. I was gonna say you better be flying over, because I swear if I walk all the way around here and you're still there, I can't walk around that way. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I would have cried. Thank you, Brady. Thank you. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. The spring dance shrub contains anthocyanins, causing it to change colour depending on the pH level of its environment. Robins love red flowers and be attracted to the red variant of the shrub. Pretty. Go to the gatehouse. Gatehouse. Oh, poster her. Bottom floor. Yay! That was nice. I liked that game. I like that game a lot. That was good. I like that. It's just me as well that I really like the music. The art style was so cool as well. It's so cute. Bada, bada. One year later. See, this is why I wait. This is why I wait till after credits, okay? Green School of Botany. Printed Lady Arabella Green by the Women's Education Union on the occasion of her opening the Green School of Botany. Oh, sick. Herbarium. Oh, it's our book. Will this open if I do it? Oh, I can't do it. Teacher's apple. Windmill walk. Air purifying flowers. My dear Flora, I'm terribly sorry your herbarium didn't get picked up for publishing, though I am most excited of it for your new plans to turn Botany Manor into a botanical academy. I look forward to visiting the school and meeting the talented students you have taken under your wing. Let's hope they carry on our fight. Lots of love, Elizabeth. Arabella, I hope you don't mind me still calling you your childhood pet name. gonna take this with me. Ah. Let me out. Oh, right. Ah. The end. That was cool, man. That was a nice game. I liked that game. I liked that game a lot. I'm very glad we played that game. That was cool. And I liked it as well because the puzzles, like, yeah, they were like you had to think about them, but there wasn't any points during that really, apart from maybe like once, maybe twice, most. Like, where I was just like wondering, where you wander around and like I genuinely have no idea what I'm doing. You know, I don't know where I'm meant to be going. I don't know what I'm looking for. I don't know what I'm doing. There's only like one point where I felt like that. Like, but it wasn't. It never lasted long. Like, there were always things that you could find, and then it'd be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Now it clicks, which is pretty cool. Because I don't like those puzzle games where for ages you're stuck on one puzzle and you can't move on until you've done that one thing. Like, until you figured out that one thing, you can't move on. But for your life, you can't figure one thing out, one small detail you can't figure out. So you're stuck there, just wandering around aimlessly for ages, because it gets very boring very fast. But this one, it was very much always like there was something else you could do, or there was other clues you could find, or it was very cool. I really like that game actually. And not even like the art style as well was really, it was a really pretty game. It was very nice. But there we go. That's our Saturday stream for the week. Thank you to everybody who came to stream. Much appreciated. I've been reading too much. Much appreciation to everybody who came to stream today. Obviously, won't be live tomorrow because tomorrow's Sunday. This Monday I have training at work, so I won't be live Monday. Won't be live Tuesday, but we'll be live again on Wednesday. So this week we'll have a 3-day break. So I will see you guys again on Wednesday. We will either play Spiritfarer or Stardew Valley. I'm not entirely sure which one yet, but I'll probably decide on the day because that's what I usually do. And I hope to see you all there again on Wednesday. I hope you guys enjoyed the game as much as I did. I really enjoyed it. I'm going to look into more games and hopefully find one we can play for next Saturday, because we'll need another game now because we've already finished that one. But yeah, hopefully I see you all again on Wednesday for whatever stream we do then. But until then, you all know the drill. I'm going to love you and leave you all. I miss you all already, and I will see you all later. Fair Farron friends.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't